Hello, Ms. Garner.
Hello, sir.
Welcome to Plano Senior High School. I'll be interviewing you today for the special education teaching job.
That is correct.
Have a seat, Ms. Garner.
Here's my resume.
Oh,
A copy
thank
for
you
and
so
a copy
much,
for me.
Miss. See here, you have a lot of interesting stuff here. Including graduating from DBU. I have like a cousin that actually went there and she earned her master's in there.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I love that school.
Thank you. I'll be asking you a few questions here. Don't mind if we get started? If you're ready. So, Ms. Garner, what motivates you as a person?
What motivates me is my passion and love for these children. I've been wanting to be a special education teacher since I was in the 3rd grade, and I grew up with my uncle who had multiple sclerosis, and I grew up with that, and then I was always involved in my church helping with special education, and then I majored in it in college. And so it's something that I've always loved and enjoyed doing, and that's what motivates me on a daily basis, is just to help these kids and impact their lives.
Yeah, according to DBU, you earned a leadership scholarship, which is pretty impressive. And my only question that I'm gonna ask you, my next question I'm about to ask you right now is, why should I hire you?
I believe that you should hire me because I have lots of experience student teaching at DBU. I was able to student teach at DBU for 2.5 years. And also I have a lot of experience in those classes, but also I've done enough work in class where I'm willing to go outside of what I know and go outside of my comfort zone, and I think that's really rare to find. And also I'm very used to dealing with special education and dealing with different parents and different students who have different qualifications and who have different ways you have to help them.
Interesting. Okay. Describe your basic teaching style.
Depending on what student I'm working with will depend on what my teaching style will be. As you know, as a principal, each student will have a file that compresses like what they're diagnosed with, how they are better learning styles and stuff like that. So I will base my teaching style off what the student needs.
So here at Plano, we offer one of the best teachers to the students who have like special education. How would you deal with the middle class with a meltdown?
Well, I would deal with it in many ways, depending on going back to the file. I would hopefully, knowing my students and knowing who I'm in charge of, I would hopefully know their file basically by heart, and hopefully I will understand what they need in situations. So if there's, depending on the student, depending on the situation, the meltdown, and depending on their file, I will handle it accordingly. So if it's a student who has high autism, and if it's a student who doesn't get has meltdowns of sound, I will make sure that the classroom setting does not have a lot of sound. And I will base it off each file. That way a meltdown is less likely to happen, but if there was one to happen, I would base it off the file like it says, and I would try to help the student in every way possible and hopefully help the student like their parents would enjoy.
Okay, Ms. Garner, how have you been prepared for this career?
I feel like I've been prepared because I had the blessing of being able to get 2 degrees in college at one time. And I was able to major in education for my bachelor's degree, but I was also able to get my master's in special education. So I've had much of experience, and I've had so many classes and so much opportunities to learn about teaching and learn about teaching people with disabilities. And I believe that prepared me for this career because that is what I've wanted to do since I was a kid. So if I didn't believe that would prepare me for this career, then I would have taken a different path. That classes have prepared me with different skills on how to deal with parents, different skills on how to deal with different kids with different autism to Down syndrome to almost everything on the spectrum. My classes prepared me how to deal with different psychological things and how to deal with different brains and ADHD and all of the different kinds of disabilities that you can think of. My classes helped me prepare for those, and that's why I believe I'm ready for this career.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strength would be the love I have and I have a lot of compassion, and I love what I do, so I have a lot of passion, and I feel like that's my strength and that's something I really enjoy. However, I do feel like my weakness would be sometimes I get a little unfocused because I'm so passionate about what I'm doing and I love these kids so much that sometimes I do lose my focus, but I always feel like I go back to where I started, and like another strength would definitely be that I'm determined to do what I want to do in life, and nothing can stop me. And so I would push through the situations where maybe I'm getting a little unfocused, and I would be able to see that and see what I'm doing incorrectly and be able to fix it.
Seems interesting. Do you have any questions for us?
I do not. I was looking at your website and I was looking at all of the credentials of this job, and it answered almost all my questions on there.
I'm glad that you liked it, Ms. Garner. It was nice interviewing you today,
It was
Ms.
nice to meet
Garner.
you.
Okay, have a great day, and we'll call you if you got a job.
So thank you.
No problem. Where is she?
I'm so sorry. I'm so late. I'm so sorry. I'm
hey.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oops. Oh, I have a phone call. I have to take this. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. I'm a little busy right now. Can I call you back later? All right. Bye.
Okay, Miss Garner, let's just get started right here. What motivates you?
I'm sorry. What?
What motivates you, Miss?
What motivates me? I guess the kids. I mean, they're cool and all.
No, as in what motivates you to be who you are, like determined to accomplish something.
Oh, I guess because I love working with children.
Okay, is that all, Miss?
I think so. Is there any like other choices I need to talk about, like a rubric or something I can grade this off of?
No, like,
No? Okay. I'll just go back to my home.
were you even prepared for your interview today, Miss?
Probably not, no. But I don't remember learning how to do this.
Oh, because it says here in your resume that you went to DBU, and
I did.
DBU's a really good college.
They are. They really prepared me logically, and I love them, but I don't know. I guess I never learned how to interview.
They offered you scholarship, a leadership scholarship.
No, they didn't.
Says they did in here. Okay, Miss Garner, thank you for coming.
No problem.
We'll contact Lee shortly.
Okay.
See if you got the job.
Bye!